Hey there guys, it's Controversial here, back with another video. So today I wanted to talk about the COVID-19 vaccine. And I've gotten into many arguments with people about the said vaccine. And I've told them, I've asked them, isn't the vaccine supposed to cure COVID-19? And some people have shouted at me saying it's not a vaccine. But then I'm like, if it's not a vaccine, then what is it? And I haven't, and to this day, no one has still answered my question, because like the truth about the vaccine is the fact that people have still died due to either COVID or COVID related issues with the vaccine. So it makes zero sense to call it a vaccine in the first place, because surely if it was a vaccine, it was supposed to cure it is supposed to cure the virus, right? I would like to know why are we being lied to, and why are we being toyed with? I mean, seriously, it's become too much now, and you see people posting about getting the vaccine effortlessly, when most of them don't even understand what's in the vaccine. I don't think anybody knows what's in the vaccine at this point, but it's literally being pushed and sold to everybody as something that is supposed to cure the virus. And as I said before, people have died due to either COVID or COVID related issues, either after getting one vaccine or the double jab. So I don't know why people are being lied to, and I don't know why the governments are not telling the public the truth when it comes to this vaccine, because it seems like this vaccine has done more harm than good. Certain people have died after getting the vaccine. Certain people have, like one of my friends has lost his sense of taste and smell and whatnot, and the stuff tastes like metal. Like I'll never understand why the governments and whatnot have to play games with people. If it's not a vaccine, then say what it is, because nobody knows what's in the vaccine. Nobody knows what the vaccine is supposed to do, but yet it's called a vaccine. And you know what's funny is the fact that you can still get the virus, because people have asked, after getting the vaccine, do you still have to wear masks? And then they're like, yes, no, you still have to wear masks. But if it's a vaccine, if I get the vaccine, why do I still have to wear a mask? So it makes zero sense as to why the governments are lying to the public, and people are so willing to take this with open arms, and it's being publicized by celebrities, by TV shows, by adverts, by everybody. Because you cannot advertise a vaccine. It doesn't make any sense. And in the first place, it's not even a vaccine. If it's not a vaccine, then what is it? I'm still waiting for an answer from people. And if it's not a vaccine, then why take it? If it's generally not a vaccine, then why take it? Because I've seen that this vaccine has done more harm than good, to be honest, and it's not really solving the problem. So which means people can still spread the virus, but then they've put a travel ban on certain countries, like African countries and whatnot. And why are they targeting Africa, if when in many countries, specifically in the US, they've had the new variant as well, which makes zero sense to the fact that they're targeting African countries? Because even in China, for example, for some reason the Chinese decided to blame black Africans in China for the virus spreading, which makes zero sense. Because how can a bunch of African immigrants create a virus that they don't that they know would get them kicked out of their houses? It makes zero sense. And I swear the Chinese are dodgy as hell. Those people, Chinese, whew, I'm telling you, Chinese, listen, not all Chinese people, but Chinese people do not have a good rep amongst people. Like, I've spoken to my friends about Chinese people, not necessarily in a derogatory form, but I've just heard so much about China due to movies, adverts, and documentaries. But hey, if you ever there are a-holes there are a-holes everywhere. Maybe if you go to China and then you meet the first person you meet there is an a-hole, and then you'll say, man, Chinese people are a-holes. So, but yeah, it's important. It is important to know where to draw the line. Where is the line in the sand? Because people shouldn't be lied to, and people shouldn't be advertised. Because I've even seen in certain places people are getting privileges for taking the vaccine. Like in the US, they've decided to give people free food and donuts and whatnot, and free privileges. And it's funny how you can let someone unvaccinated or vaccinated, like travel when even after you've been vaccinated, you have just as much chances of getting the virus from someone else as someone who's unvaccinated. So technically the vaccine, the quote unquote vaccine, doesn't do anything. So you cannot call it a vaccine then. If it doesn't heal the virus, if it doesn't stop the spread of COVID, then what's the point of it? Like your answer is as good as mine, because at this point I'm not even sure what to do about it anymore, because people are so quick to post on social media about getting the vaccine when most of it is hogwash. Because if you because if you really think about it, or really think hard about it, then surely the vaccine is supposed to cure the virus, right? Because that's what vaccines are supposed to do. They are supposed to cure the virus, or usually they're supposed to help your immune system fight the virus. And most people have cured their COVID by bed rest, so it makes zero sense as to why they would call it as to why they would call it a vaccine when people have died due to COVID. I don't understand. I mean, this world that we live in, man, this world that we live in is trash, I swear. You're gonna call something a vaccine, it isn't even a vaccine. Like I thought the world had hope when I heard a vaccine, but then now now they're just creating more nonsense with this so-called vaccine, and I don't understand. I really don't understand why they would call it a vaccine when it's not a vaccine. Ah, man. But anyway, guys, I don't think I have any more to say, and I'm feeling kind of sick, so this might be like the last video that I post for today, because my body is weak and I'm feeling tired. So I'll probably post tomorrow or maybe later on today, because I have other things to do. So this is Controversial signing out, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.